Hey guys, it's Sean from It's What Dads Do. Got an article here. It's called What I Wish My Dad Told Me When I Was a Little Girl. Most of you know, if you're watching this channel, that I've got two daughters, 11 and 8. And it was pretty interesting as I read through this. I thought I'd take the time to actually do a podcast on this and kind of highlight this. First, the first thing that the author says was that I had real worth and value. Things that I think as dads we need to make sure we're conscious of to make sure we do tell our daughters those things. This one's pretty interesting. This lady wished that her dad had told her what a good man was. And it goes in to talk about how even though she saw him, not all men were like him. Almost a warning that, yes, she got lucky that she had a good dad, but not all men would be like that. And it talks about how when she went to college, she didn't realize it, and she saw a bunch of idiots. She got treated like trash, and her dad had done a good job of showing her things, but unfortunately didn't tell her about the other men that would be out there. Third thing is stories and memories of his childhood. Luckily, I do that. I'm actually, doing this podcast, this YouTube channel that kind of helps with that and talks a little bit about that. But I do find myself telling stories of when I was a kid. Hopefully, they're listening, so that's a pretty good one too. One of them is that he was leaving. I think that's a pretty specific one. The truth. This one's relevant to how the mom cut his side of the family out of the child's life. Again, pretty specific. The next one is that I could be president. Agreed. You got to tell your daughters and your sons, but take your daughters and let them know they can do anything they want. Highlight what your wife does. If she works, if she doesn't work, the things she does. Highlight your wife as a beacon for what your daughters can grow up to be. My wife does work. She's awesome. She does a lot of stuff. She helps with construction. She went back to work after she stayed home with our kid. She's a fantastic role model. Highlight that. It always goes a long way when a kid hears a dad talking about his wife, because they just see her as mom, like he has to be that way. We'll skip a couple of these. They're pretty good, but one of them is that I could go to college. I think that's a given. I think most of us should be doing that. Of course, girls can go to college, and they should go to college. That men have feelings. Yeah, show your feelings. Don't hide from them. If your daughter makes you sad, if your daughter hurts your feelings, tell her. Don't hide from it. Just tell her. That he loved me for me. That's a big one. It's not about what you do. It's not about what you accomplish. It's not about how you look, especially. But that you love that girl for who she is, and a great way to show that is to love your wife. My wife and I are extremely busy. I'm actually out of town again right now. It's been very hectic. I got to do a better job at showing my kids that they have that I love them by showing their mom that I love them. So I do need to work on that. That my body was fine. I think that's important. Don't be a dick. Don't tell your daughter she's fat. My daughter's going through a chubby stage now, and it's funny because even my son, who's 15 now, he saw that. He looked at his little sister, and he said, "Man, I went through that phase." Now he's a taller, almost ripped, young man. And he said, Grace is going to go through that phase where she went through the chunky phase, and then she's going to get taller and lean out. So make sure you highlight that, but make them feel good no matter what what stage they're at in their health. That I don't need to be well liked. I thought that was a pretty good one. Doesn't matter what other people think. So anyway, that's enough of those. I just thought I would check back in. Another, good article from fatherly.com. Pretty good stuff. So anyway, focus on your daughters. Spend some time just making sure they feel good. Be honest with them. Take them out and show them how to shoot guns and dig holes and, build decks and hunt and whatever. Don't treat them any different than your son. So anyway, that's it for today. And it's What Dads Do. This is Sean. Talk to you later.